Toys at the ranch. Can't do better. Okay, Alec, Peirce at the ranch. And now we're on our toys again. I just love toys, you know. And they're educational. As I mentioned when we talked about the steam engine, I learned a lot from these toys. I learned safety. I learned, you know, taking care of my brothers and sisters, making sure they didn't get hurt. Safety, I guess. How things work. It was pretty neat. Look at this. Now you tell me, what kid wouldn't like to have a cannon? Every kid likes a cannon. This is a real cannon. This looks like a, I guess maybe Civil War. This particular company, by the way, Big Bang Cannon out of New York, still in business, 100 years, and still makes cannons. They still make this model. It's probably their most popular model. They make modern ones too. They make a howitzer, like from the Second World War, and other cannons as well. But this is by far their most popular cannon. Looks great too. So how does it work? How is this a toy? Well, it's a toy. We actually have this on display. If you have watched in my other channel, Alec Peirce Scuba, and specifically gone to vintage scuba playlist, then you have seen this cannon sitting on my mantle above our fireplace. Actually, you guys have seen the fireplace here at the ranch. So you've seen this cannon sitting there. It's on display. It's kind of neat. How does it work? Well, first of all, it uses a very simple principle. You may not know this, but for a long time, automobiles and bicycles had headlights that were gas-powered. Now, trust me, they did not have a hose running to them. They had to generate their own gas. So they had a little container, maybe like this, and a lamp above it, and they put water in the container, and there was a little dispenser of calcium carbide. I'm pretty sure it's calcium carbide. I'll double-check on that. And calcium carbide is unique. When calcium carbide goes into water, it fizzes, it bubbles, it makes a gas. The gas happens to be explosive or flammable. It uses the same principle. So the first thing I did when I got ready to show you guys this is I took this plug out of the back and I put water in there. So there's 2 ounces of water in there, okay? Put this back in to seal it up good and tight. Now this device at the front comes out too. This is where the powder goes, the cannon powder. There's a little chamber in there, you see, and then you get the proper powder. You have to get the proper powder. And also, Big Bag Cannon sells this stuff to bang site. I'm pretty sure it's calcium carbide. And you take this powder and you put some of this powder into the chamber like that. I don't know if you can see that pouring on there, Kevin. See the powder? Okay, so there's powder going into the chamber. So now I've got powder in the chamber. Right, let me seal this back up tightly because I would not want water to get into this stuff. Okay, we'll put that over there on the bag. So now we put this down in there nice and snugly, and that's about all there is to it. You're all set to go. So, what's the fun? Well, I'll show you what happens. 2-step process. You don't have to plug your ears. No, Kevin, it's not this. It's loud, but not that loud. 2-step process. The first thing, you press this plunger. And what that plunger does is it puts a specified amount of that chemical, calcium carbide, I'm sure, and it falls down into the water. And then you wait for 2 seconds. 1001, 1002. And that gives enough time for that calcium carbide to build up inside the breech. We're call it the breech, eh? Okay. And then once you've counted the 2000, then you hit this button down nice and smartly, and inside of there is a flint, just like a lighter. Makes a spark, and the rest is self-explanatory. You ready? Everybody plugs your ears. You ready? Nobody standing downstream. So here we go. I'm going to push the plunger down first. I push the powder into the water, like that. Let go. 1001, 1002, and we're ready. Fire! Look at all the birds fly. That's great. Let's do that again. Just blow some fresh air through. Good. Let's try that again. I love this thing, man. I bought this for my son. Make sure the powder's ready to go. One more time. You ready? Nobody standing down range. Push the plunger. 1001, 1002. What a great toy. Toys at the ranch, Big Bang Cannon. Okay, guys, I'll see you later.